Lesson 1. I'm an only child. Page 2. Conversation. A. Listen. What is Isabel doing tonight? How many siblings does Isabel have?
Are you waiting for someone?
Yeah, my brother. He's going to give me a ride home. We're having a party for my grandmother. It's her 80th birthday.
That's nice. Do you have a large family?
I guess. Besides my mom and dad, I have 3 older brothers and 2 sisters.
Wow, you have a big family.
Do you have any siblings?
No, I'm an only child. It gets lonely sometimes.
Really? Sometimes I want to be alone.
Page 2. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
Are you waiting for someone? Where are you going?
Yeah, my brother. He's going to give me a ride home. We're having a party for my grandmother. It's her 80th birthday. Everyone will be there.
That's nice. Do you have a large family?
I guess. Besides my mom and dad, I have 3 older brothers and 2 sisters.
Wow, you have a big family. I didn't know that.
Do you have any siblings?
No, I'm an only child. It gets lonely sometimes.
Really? Sometimes I want to be alone.
Page 3. Pronunciation. A. Listen and practice. Notice how we stress the words that carry the most meaning in a sentence. 1.
I have an older brother.
2.
Sandra has never been married.
Page 3. Pronunciation. B. Listen. Underline the stressed words. Then practice the sentences. 1.
Are you an only child?
2.
Roger is the baby of the family.
Lesson 2. She's a born leader. Page 4. Conversation. A. Listen. Who do Andy and Kit think would be the best choice for Student Union President? What is Richard like?
Who would be a good person for Student Union President?
We need someone who has lots of good ideas. How about Amy? She's a born leader. People listen to her.
And she's an optimist. I like that.
There's also that new student, Richard. What do you think of him?
Well, he's a lot of fun, but he's kind of a know-it-all.
I guess you're right. Let's talk to Amy and see if she's interested.
Page 5. Listening. A and B. Maya.
I volunteer 3 times a week after school. I go to an elementary school in an underdeveloped neighborhood and help students with their homework. They don't have private tutors, and their parents are usually busy working. The kids look up to me and ask me for advice. I try to set a good example, and I encourage them to study hard.
Roberto.
When I think about things, I try not to think too much about the negative side of things. I try to focus on the positive. I think things will work out for the best, and they usually do. Some of my friends are just the opposite, and that can be hard on me sometimes. I guess I prefer to be around people who also focus more on the positive. But I get that not everyone is the same.
Bernadette.
I'm the type of person who tries to fix things. If I see something wrong, I try to make it right. It drives me crazy when I see a problem and no one is doing anything about it. It's better to fix problems right away. I think this is a good quality to have. I just started a new job and my boss seems really pleased with my work so far. Some people just accept a problem, but it doesn't have to be that way. It always feels satisfying when I can solve something.
Young Ho.
My sister is a real people person, but I'm just the opposite. I prefer to do things on my own more. I like people, of course, but I also really enjoy my own time. I read a lot, go for walks by myself, things like that. I have friends, and we have a lot of fun together, but I guess I prefer being on my own. Some people think that's a bad thing, but I don't think so.
Lesson 3. We're both reliable. Page 6. Conversation. A. Listen. Keisha and Kelly are sisters. How are they similar? How are they different?
It must be fun having a sister about the same age as you.
Well, sometimes it is.
How similar are you and Kelly?
Well, we're both pretty reliable, but I think I'm more reliable than Kelly.
Well, you are 2 years older. How are you different?
She's more flexible than me.
What do you mean?
She's the type of person who just goes with things. And Kelly is also really forgiving. She lives by the motto, forgive and forget.
Page 6. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
It must be fun having a sister about the same age as you.
Well, sometimes it is.
How similar are you and Kelly? Or are you really different?
Well, we're both pretty reliable, but I think I'm more reliable than Kelly.
Well, you are 2 years older. How are you different?
She's more flexible than me. She's a lot more flexible.
What do you mean?
She's the type of person who just goes with things. And Kelly is also really forgiving. She lives by the motto, forgive and forget. I forgive, but I never forget.
Page 7. Pronunciation. A. Listen and practice. Notice how the stress shifts when these adjectives become nouns. 1.
Flexible. Flexibility.
2.
Responsible. Responsibility.
Page 7. Pronunciation. B. Listen. Mark the stress. Then practice saying the words. 1.
Mature. Maturity.
2.
Generous. Generosity.
3.
Sincere. Sincerity.
4.
Reliable. Reliability.
5.
Forgiving. Forgiveness.
6.
Moody. Moodiness.
Lesson 4. As I was saying. Page 8. Conversation. A. Listen. Why didn't Megan keep the change the sales clerk gave her? What did the sales clerk do for Megan?
Hey, Derek. It's me. You'll never guess what happened.
What?
Well, I was in a department store today, and I found a new dress. When I paid for it, the sales clerk gave me too much change. She gave me a lot more.
Sorry, but can I interrupt for a second? Did you keep the change?
No, of course not. That wouldn't be honest. I gave it back.
I bet she was happy.
She was. I didn't want her to lose her job. She was so grateful that she offered me a special discount.
She gave you a discount?
I tried to refuse, but she insisted. I've never experienced such kindness from a stranger before.
Page 9. Listening. A and B.
Did you read that story about the woman who works 2 jobs to help pay for her kids' education?
No.
She's amazing. She works as a school nurse during the day, and then at night she works at a hospital. She works about 70 hours a week.
Sorry to interrupt, Rachel, but why was the story important to you?
Well, I admire that she was sacrificing her own happiness for her kids. That's a value that's important to me. She thinks of others before she thinks of herself. What do you think?
I guess I don't see it the same way. I think she doesn't spend a lot of time with her kids, and that isn't always good.
That's a good point, but her kids are in college.
You seem to feel strongly about this. What other values do you find important?
Oh, there are several. I really look up to and respect my parents, and I hope that others respect me.
What else?
Being sympathetic is also important. I think we all have to try to help each other.
I think sportsmanship is important, and friendship. What do you think, Rachel?
To me, kindness is more important than friendship and sportsmanship.
Can I ask a question? How can friendship not be important?
I'm not saying it isn't, but what I value is kindness. I expect that from my friends and hope other people are kind to me. Do you see what I mean?
I do. I feel the same way.